Hey there everyone, lovers of the old gaming or just curious people looking for what was it to play games in 16 bits. So today we have Top Gear 3000. Top Gear was a very successful series of racing games back in the Super Nintendo, and it went up to the 64, but honestly I don't know beyond that if they had any games. Well, without further ado, let's go for it. Top Gear 3000 European version. Gremlin Interactive is one of the designers. There you go, the game's from 1994. Let's wait a bit for the history behind it. Once every millennium, one of the greatest events in the galaxy begins. It is a race, a car race. It starts at the furthest reaches of the galaxy and ends at the center. For the winner reaches beyond belief. Knowledge of the race is passed from generation to generation. The identity of the organizer has been lost through the mists of time. Or maybe it has never been known. That looks like a flower, but it should be a galaxy. So at a certain time, all a child has to do is look to the skies for a sign. The sign says that the time has arrived and we are in the race. Good luck to us. So that's the menu. We see stars, we see a galaxy. Top Gear 3000 Championship mode. We have the option of play full screen or as one player, but the split screen. Let's go for the full one. So here the first menu, we've got a tab to enter the name. I'm not gonna change that, let's keep it player one. The control are the buttons, not gonna change that. The speed, people in the royal system will prefer miles per hour, but as a Brazilian I prefer the metric system, kilometers. It makes much more sense to me, and also it feels like it's faster because the numbers are higher. Just joking. So pressing race, we see the first course, system rack, and the name of the course or the planet is Misk. It's green, blue, looks like Earth. Conditions are clear, we have some data about the length. So let's enter it. Paint shop, it's always nice to have some color. I'd rather have ruby, reminds me of a Ferrari. Engine, tires, gearbox, armor and booster, things we can purchase, but as you can see I have 0 credits, so let's exit the shop and get into the race. I like the landscaping the most about this game. I have to speed up on X, and if I'm not mistaken the boosts is in A. So the dashboard here, or the screen or the panel, as you prefer to call it, shows the track on top right and the number of laps. The center we have the timing, the stopwatch. At the top left, the position, the accelerometer, and that is the shape of a car if you look closely, and it's now green. Well, green means that the car is not damaged, it's still as whole, but as it turns to orange, yellowish and then red, it means the car's been damaged. If I trade paint with other cars or if I hit some of those other trees. Then you saw on the road there were those stripes, red and blue. One of them is to repair, the blue one if I'm not wrong, the blue one is to repair the car, and the red one is to recharge the fuel. I'm not sure about the fuel on these cars, but I would say it's electricity. It wouldn't be any petrol or oil or anything like that, because you know we are in a space competition. Everything is so high-tech. So I'm in a straight, why not turn on the boost? Nitro is firing up. Of course it's pretty easy, pretty straightforward. But I was saying, I like the landscape, the mountain and the hills. Of course the trees we see alongside the course are much more like a bunch of pixels put together. But if these days if you play Minecraft, you're happy enough with those trees. The blue sky, you can see the clear condition. And I didn't talk about the speed, we can see the numbers of speed on the bottom left. So as the first position I got some credits, and there are these secret bonuses. I'm not sure how you get them or why I got all those credits for, but this is good to have something secret, and it is something that I would say began with the Super Nintendo secrets around the game that makes us try and replay them to try and get all of them, find out. And I would go to a bookstore, no, not a bookstore, but a news agency or something, to grab those magazines that will tell you how to get the secrets and what they were for. Now the spaceship's taking my car to the next planet. It's in the same galaxy, the same system, sorry, Mira. But the name of the planet is Asia, and as you see it's orange, and the condition says very hot. So probably we'll need a bit more of fuel to get through all the course. I can get an engine with the credits I've got, but I think I prefer to deal with the tires first, because then I kind of get superior Kevlar. What was it made of? Let's see if they tell us again. It's interesting, it's pretty well made. Oh, the Super Kevlar and rubber mix. Cross patch spline, good grip. Good grip is what we need in a tire. But you see, Kevlar is an actual substance, would you call it? Or maybe fabric, that is used for vests, bulletproof vests. So it's supposed to be a greater type of tire. Let's exit and go on to this next race. I think we only have time for this one, but as you can see the course is different, the landscape is different, it's a desert-like landscape. Speed up on X, about that. There are some mountains though, they could be sand mountains, it's imprecise to say. Right, the track is a bit different, as I told you, the landscape, and it says it's very hot. Let's see how's the behavior of the consumption of fuel. Well, these balls are credits, so it's nice to get them as much as we can. But we don't want some extra credits to tune up the car. The music on Top Gear 3000, I'd say it's the worst of the series. Because on Top Gear 2, I used to love the tracks, the soundtracks. And even these days, sometimes I open up a video on YouTube that presents all the more credits, that present all of the soundtrack for Top Gear 2. So maybe a good idea for the next video will be Top Gear 2, the second game in the series. Well, the cactuses and the rocks look worse than the previous trees we had along the road. All pixelated, but it's what you had for a Super Nintendo game. I've been recharging the fuel, and there seems to be plenty in my car to get going every lap. Let's see how it behaves throughout the race. A difficult turn there. 2 laps left. Easy, first place. Well, actually I'm 6th place. Oh, gotta use these guys. Recharge is important. So you see, that's not hard, even to turn, even using the boost. I missed a few credits there, but I'm in the first place. Let's use a boost. That's the final lap. It's my last chance to get those extra credits. Let's see if I can do it. Charging fuel. We didn't have any warnings, but when you're running out of fuel, there's a beep to remind you, man, you need to go to the stripe, to the red stripe, to have some fuel. Repair the car, even though I don't need it. And that's it. I have a hit. Well, got plenty of boosts. First place again. I think I can go to a hard difficulty next time. So 100,000 for the first position. Secret bonus A, no idea what's that for. C, the same, no idea. And D, I've got plenty of bonuses, but I don't know why. So I'm in the lead with 20 points, as you can see, 10 points per race one. And we are leaving this planet's landscape for the next one, as it is for every race. So the next one, look at the conditions, it says low on oxygen. But this one, we'll have to wait for a next time. I hope you enjoyed seeing this game, I hope you didn't get confused about pixels, but this is what it's all about, and that's the magic about Super Nintendo, about 16-bit gaming. Alright lads, see you later, thanks for watching.